The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's the start of something beautiful. A small acquaintance has blossomed, it's ripened into a precious friendship. I could have never seen what was coming for me. Hangs at the skate park, hangs by the beach. My life, it feels like
Hello, everybody. Welcome to My Brother and Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
What up, Trav Nation? It's me, your middleest brother, Travis Big Dog Wolf of Vroom Vroom, the Heater, award-winning McElroy.
And you already know what it is, Trav Nation. It's me, your sweet baby brother, Griffin, 30 under 30 media luminary, award winner McElroy. Saying award winner in there when I'm already kind of like saying another award I won, the 30 under 30
awards
media
winner
award.
Yeah.
Awards winner is maybe a cleaner way of doing that, McElroy.
Welcome to our show. We hope you are having a great week. Guys, what's been happening?
Damn, man, I was about to say, I guess Mr. Bean's not out here making any new Netflix series to speak of whatsoever. I guess Timmy Chalamet hasn't said anything silly and injurious to his career lately.
Oh, no, we didn't talk about Timmy Chimmy.
We did. We talked about Tim Chim for sure. We definitely had a whole 10-minute intro.
Did we talk about Timmy Chimmy?
We did do a pretty extended Timmy
About
Chimmy
Ping
run.
Pong
That's
Man,
what.
yeah.
A lot of the times we just barrel into these, and it's like, oh, that's right.
We don't leave anything for us. Don't leave anything on the bone.
How last week Justin took a bold stance and said that Easter candy was the best candy?
Uh-huh. Has the email been blowing up? Are people freaking out?
Oh, yeah. All over the place. Just full agreement. Will you
Gun
guys
to your head right now, what is the login for our email address? I guarantee none of us know it.
I know it, but I'm not going to say it out loud.
Oh, okay.
Can you guys give a little space for me to make a bold statement?
I guess so.
I believe the time has come. It's been 30 years to try again at the Phantom.
The Phantom
I
superhero.
can't do Travis.
The Billy Zane.
You have pounced on us in a moment of weakness to monopolize this show to talk about Billy Zane's The
In
Phantom.
the year 1989, Batman by Tim Burton came out. And all the studios said, we need to get on this right now. The first to the gate, Dick Tracy, 1990.
Right.
1991, The Rocketeer.
Yeah, so all that old shit.
1995, The Shadow. 1996, The Phantom.
Yeah.
Before and after its time.
Yeah.
Somehow.
The golden age of radio really had a, if memory serves, not great run at the cinemas.
Correct.
Most of those films you described did go way down.
It was a bunch of guys who remembered it from when they were kids, greenlighting it, thinking that today's kids are going to love it, but it's all busted.
Is this one going to be our Batman, they said? And the answer is no.
It was a sort of run of stories about wealthy men who punched other men, and that made them worthy of like a cool superhero nickname.
Yes.
And
so,
America said, I don't get it. What's Billy Zane's powers even? Is he strong?
He punches.
No. He punches.
He punches, and this is something that people forget about, an advantage that the Phantom has over Batman. He does not have any superpowers. He's just a long line of crime-fighting folks. No superpowers. What he does have that Batman doesn't have two guns.
Yeah.
And they're not magic guns.
No.
They're two normal guns. They're not even the same guns. It's two
different
guns.
Two guns.
Like it's a revolver and a pistol. And he just said like, I guess I'm a superhero now. And he runs around in a mask and he's like, hey.
I don't see why this era of film and radio is behind us. Because that's still a message that's
this
like
is a beautiful message.
He also had a ring
Okay.
with a skull
So
imprint
it's
on it.
romantic too. There's a romance.
When he
angle.
punches someone with his skull ring, it leaves a skull imprint on their face.
Yeah. So he doesn't. So he's out there shooting and fucking out there mushroom stamping fellas and who are criminals, and then he's like, "Damn, I guess I'm the Phantom now."
Yeah.
Don't stop calling me my normal name, Billy.
And here's the best part of this 30-year later reboot. Part of the Phantom, right, is that he can commune with, like, his past Phantom relatives. So when the Billy Zane one, like his dad, the ghost of his dad shows up, you could have Billy Zane show up as the ghost of his dad. And the Phantom in this one's going to be played by Lucifer's Tom Ellis.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
yeah.
We flexible on
bold.
that?
No.
We got any wiggle room? We got any wiggle room there?
You got
No.
any wiggle room?
Bill Hader's going
Okay.
to play the villain. Xander
Oh, wow.
Cage, I think is his name.
Are you
Xander Cage.
Are you? That's from Triple X. So I'm certain you're not.
You are correct. It's something like that.
Xander Cage is 100%.
Xander Drax?
It's what?
It might be Xander Drax.
So Travis, are you in the scripting stage? Do you have an outline? What do you want? What do you need from us?
Do you want our approval? Are you looking for money? Like, what's
You want us to tell you to stop? I could do that too. I could provide that service.
I guess I'm just looking for support and money. I do need, if you guys would invest, let's say 50 million each. I think that would be enough to get us started.
Well, do you have any wiggle room on the lead? Because it's nobody I or anyone else.
or the money? Do you have like
the money.
either a little wiggle room on the lead or like a lot of wiggle room?
And Griffin,
on the money?
I don't want to
You
get
can
too
give
out,
more
I don't
money
want to
if
get
you
too far
want.
ahead of you here, Trav. What if the character? Do you have any wiggle room on just a
on the
different
character,
sort of?
and I guess
thinking
sort of
two
just to do like a
phantoms?
big broad
Twin phantoms?
scope, here. Do you have any wiggle room on the idea? On the
You're thinking
On
just
the-
go ahead and lock the trilogy down?
no, I'm saying like the whole
you're thinking
idea
a
of it is
Shadow
there.
Phantom crossover.
Yes,
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm the Shadow.
You want to play the Shadow?
I'm the Shadow, and I have 4 rings and I have 9 guns. I can tell when people are lying, and when I punch them, it leaves a little skull.
I don't want to do the powers. I want classic Phantom, no abilities, a man with guns and a mask, and a dad that told him he had to fight crime.
Bag of gems, a wolf, a horse. He had a nickname. The Phantom.
The Phantom was his nickname.
No,
Yeah.
the ghost who walks.
Sure.
Oh,
on
that's
his
cool.
So on his birth certificate, it says the Phantom.
Yeah.
The Phantom
Oh.
doesn't have an alternate name. Like, it's just his dad said, we all fight crime and
Yeah.
you have to. My dad did and his dad did. And we all have done it for 500 years. I don't know how we keep having kids and finding the time for that, but we are doing that.
You are going to need to do that, though, son. It's
you
real
do need to
important that you get
actually
out there.
have
and-
an offspring. You gotta have a kid to Phantom
Yeah.
after you. It's a
It
big
sucks.
part of it.
It's like guaranteed you're going to be bad at being a father. Like guaranteed.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
as soon as you create life, you then now grab that ring, grab those 2 guns. You're Phantom now. Can't be
Yeah.
there for baseball.
And a
games.
cool thing would be if you would be able to survive until your son reaches adulthood, but there's no guarantee
happened yet.
on that one.
It hasn't happened so far.
You never met your grandpa, and that's
Or me.
pretty common. Or me.
I want
Hi,
to see.
hi, this is a diary entry.
This
You're
is
reading?
the reason you're so scared of me, a ghost, right now, is because you don't have any awareness of who I am. I'm your father. I helped make you.
We
can
barely
see.
have enough time to have a kid. We Phantom for like 18 months.
Yeah.
And we usually get killed. That's usually the
Yeah.
way it shakes out.
Sure.
We impregnate someone. We get to be the Phantom for 18 to 24 months of solid crime fighting because you got to make sure. I don't think you can get out there and be the Phantom unless you have a bun in someone's oven, right?
Yeah,
you at least
Absolutely.
need-
It's in the contract. Yeah.
you can't get out there and start dodging bullets unless there's someone ready or cooking
Yeah.
to take
But
it up.
also guaranteed in the contract is that you do get at least 18 months of being alive after that. The bad guys know to take it a little bit easy. And then, like, after a year and a half, maybe all of a sudden they stop pulling their punches or they crash a big biplane into your
That's when
biplane.
we lose the most Phantoms, Griffin, is that transitional phase
Yeah.
into the lethality.
Yeah, but you do get your 18 good months of being the Phantom.
if you're a criminal who goes up against the Phantom, I bet the inconsistency of when the Phantom appeared, because it's like, yeah, for 18 months, the Phantom was everywhere. And then like 17 years passed, no Phantom.
No
And then
Phantom.
suddenly, there's this
no one believes
Phantom
you.
again.
No way. If you're a bad guy, you can probably get a lot of leniency. Basically, anytime you see the Phantom, you can congratulate him on their child.
Yeah.
Because they are under 2 years old, or perhaps not even born yet. Like, hey, congrats. The fact that you are here now talking to me, punching me with your strong ring means only one thing. You have either conceived life or are a new father, and I'm proud of you. Congrats.
Every Phantom is fighting with the ferocity of a father-to-be because they barely had
They
time.
are.
There's something to fight for. Do you think, though, when Phantom guys, I feel like Phantom is like 2 degrees off from just like the worst manosphere nonsense. So like, he does have a bloodline, right? Now my dad's genetic material is proven to be crime.
He's the Chad who walks.
Yeah, the
diaper changes. I don't really do that stuff.
No. It's called punch maxing. So I punch you, but you take it with the ring. So it's like the more forces in it.
And I leave an imprint with the skull, and yeah, those are perfect cheekbones.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I do like the ring, though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I do like it from a toyetic standpoint. The nerd ring market is quite stale. We've all got
Our dad has
green
bought us all the
ones
different Green Lantern ones there are.
that there is.
Yeah.
And Phantom in the reboot, it could be like maybe there's 12 different skull rings, and they're made of different metals, and they
Flash
give
ring with
them
the
power.
costume in it. Got a few
Yeah.
of those. This is an advice show, and a lot of people like to forget that when it's convenient for them,
Yeah.
but I'll never forget. I am a 5th grade teacher at an elementary school. Once a week, our custodians drive a floor cleaning Zamboni through the hallways. At the start of the school year, one of our custodians offered to let me drive it. I got very nervous and drove only about 3 feet forward before stopping abruptly and awkwardly mumbling thanks as I hopped off. For the last 6 months, I've watched with longing every week and wished I could have the chance to redeem myself. I feel prepped to go farther and faster than before. Brothers, how do I get offered to turn to drive the hallway Zamboni again without seeming desperate? That's from Fast and Furious in Florida.
I have to imagine this is a holdover from last year when, we were telling everybody to hit that 20 Thunder drive.
Yeah, but this is a really good opportunity, though, to make it stick. Because now you're going to take a second shot at this Zamboni driving. There's got to be a name.
There's got to be a different name for it.
Got to be a name for the floor Zamboni mopping machine. Rideable mop. That sounds wrong.
What about a Zumba? Like a Roomba that you zoom on.
That's already.
Yeah, that's right. Take
Zumba
it.
is already
Zumba's already a thing against all odds. Yeah.
Maybe like a cool cowboy hat and like a leather jacket, and you're leaning up against the lockers and say something like, "Let me take another shot at that Bronco." Something that makes it like, yeah, you're a lot cooler now than you were before, right?
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't hand over the keys if that's the energy you. If that's the energy you. If I'm the custodian and that's the energy you came at me with. If I get the sense that you want it too bad, I'm not going to hand over the keys to Mike because I'm responsible for anything that happens. You might, drive it into a classroom and eat up all the desks with it. I get in trouble for that because it's my name on the side of the thing.
Maybe bring in your own and try to drag race.
Oh,
Trav,
that's
we couldn't even
interesting.
tell you what the name of the thing was. So how are you going to Google it and buy one of your own? It's not a Zumba. How do you find it?
Flea market?
Cleaner cart.
Cleaner cart? That doesn't sound right. Griffin, if you Google, I'm going to be so mad at you.
I'm not going to Google it. I'm too busy coming up with jokes. I can't do those two things at the same time.
It's
You
like
know
a
that.
lawnmower. It's like a riding lawnmower.
Yeah, but
Riding
a
floor
ground
cleaner?
mower.
Riding floor... Dirt mower.
Riding floors
Flow
with
rider.
boys. Riding in floors with boys.
Riding in floors with boys.
Yep.
I think it's probably what it's called.
Probably what it's called.
I bet you're not the first person who has had this experience at this school.
Yeah.
And I bet you if you walk up to this custodian, hat in hand, like you're not even going to be able to get 2 words out before the custodian will be like, I know. You've got the itch now. You've got something to prove. Go
But
for it.
it's humiliating, Griffin. If this person I'm sure this person thought of just get over it and asked to do it again. I hope that crossed their mind.
I'm saying they will be delighted to shepherd another young pupil who is a teacher, but like in the ways of riding the floor rider. I bet they'll be stoked. There'll be like a little wink, like a little twinkle in his eye, like, yeah, I remember that fear. I felt it too, but now let's become bigger than it together.
I think that you have to take into consideration the gift that you're giving, because I think I'm not breaking any new ground here when I say that often custodians are overlooked, underappreciated. Sure. The idea that you got on to this floor scrubber, this riding on floors with boys, was that it?
Yep.
Then couldn't handle the power. Must have been such a warm feeling of like, yeah, not everybody can handle this ride like I do. And then you're coming back and saying like, I want another shot, please. Right?
Yeah.
It's gotta feel good if you're the custodian.
It's gotta feel good if you're the custodian. You're giving a great gift.
I just feel like you've proven that you're a liability.
Well, yeah.
You've proven that you can't handle the power. I mean, we got kids in this hallway, and you made it 10 seconds in before you flipped. Like, you think right now that you can handle it, but I bet before you tried the first time, there was no part of you that thought, what if I flake out after 10 seconds?
That's
like,
true.
You didn't. I just don't know. I think maybe you owe it to yourself and to this person to try to get to know them as a person first. I think if the first conversation you've had with them is, again, they're going to see you as just a conduit. They're using you for your machine. I think that you got to start building your confidence back up by just a daily exchange. Like, hey, I remember my humiliation. Yeah. I promise I'm not normally like that. I can do better. Yeah. But I'm not asking for another opportunity. Like, it's just to get to know him as a person.
And maybe start living your life like someone who is ready for a Zamboni ride again until the custodian, like, you just feel a tap on your shoulder and you're like, oh, yeah? And they're just like, you're ready.
They saw when you were ready before.
Yeah.
They're going to know the time is right again.
But now you've been cruising the halls in Power Wheels, and you've been scooting around. Maybe during the class field trip, you bring the custodian and you guys go to play bumper cars. And you see like little things that say like, I can operate a small non-standard vehicle and be trusted.
You made one out of a cardboard box and scooted around the floor in school after hours.
Start with a little box you scoot around with and write trash Zamboni on it so that he knows kind of the illusion you're trying to
And you've set up cones. And you're weaving between them, and you bump them, and you get really upset, but you go back and you try again.
It's the persistence he's looking for.
Yeah.
Here's a possibility. What if the next time you see them with the floor mop riding apprentice appliance, the next time you see them rolling around,
can we just call it a Zumba? Like until someone comes up with a fewer syllable name for it.
The next time you see them on the Zumba, dump a popcorn bucket on the ground, and then it's just like, well, this is humiliating. Please allow me. Because you know that I know. You know I know what I'm doing here. Now, the bet that I'm making here is that they don't remember how bad you did last time. What I'm hoping is they only remember that you have driven it before, right?
Okay.
So when you're like, please allow me, this is my mess. I couldn't ask you to clean this up. And then they'll like maybe let you take a shot at it before they remember how bad it went the last time.
Can I season it? A little
popcorn?
bit?
The popcorn?
It's very good.
No, it's on the ground.
The idea is very, very good, but if you just drop all the popcorn on the ground right there, the custodian's going to say, just pick it up with your hands and throw it in the garbage can. However, if you please let me season it, if you walk by the custodian, and then as you walk by him, you look down at your bucket and you say, oh man, it has a goddamn hole in it. I've left a trail of popcorn down the hallway, around the corner, back into the cafeteria.
Like Jeffy.
Forming a sort of, I guess you could call it a course. It does go all the way around the school.
When the janitor said, clean it up with your hands.
Yeah.
What am I? Am I a student? Am I an employee? What is his relationship to me that he looks at me and says, "Clean it up with your hand"?
Now,
Okay,
to be
you
fair,
drop a
Justin, in your scenario, you were like
Yeah.
making eye contact with the custodian, dumping your popcorn on the floor.
No, you absolutely. The cloaking was implied. Of course, you cloak it. Like you don't like make a big scene, man.
Okay,
it's
but just-
implied
okay.
that you do it in
Say-
a stylish fashion.
Say the custodian says, yes, hop on, clean up your mess. You clean up your mess. If you just dropped it on the floor, you have recreated the initial Zamboni scenario where they only rode it for a few feet before they got scared. If you create an entire beautiful course.
Okay, so what if you trip and like up in the like throw the bucket forward? Is that maybe something?
That's going to be hard to do without being clocked for embellishment.
I feel like you.
But if it turns out you have a hole in your bottom.
You're being intentionally obtuse right now. I feel like you understand the premise and you're
Yeah.
just trying to shoot. Like it could be anything. I was
Yeah.
about to say you're trying to blow holes in it, but you're literally trying to poke
I did blow
holes
a
in
hole in
the
it.
bucket. Yeah.
The hole in the popcorn bucket, too, you can show them and be like, do you think this was like a penis joke thing? Like this is...
That
Or
just
endear
sabotage.
And this
That'll endear
bucket
you, for
slipped
sure.
back into the general sort of stack of popcorn buckets.
I don't know how these things keep recirculating, guys. What a way to save a buck.
That's crazy.
My neighbor regularly comes out on his balcony and sings. He has a beautiful voice, and I enjoy hearing it. Whenever I come outside to hear better, he stops. How do I tell my neighbor that I want to hear that thing? For reference, he sings R&B/soul, and we are 25 feet apart. Oh, boy. That's tough, isn't it?
I feel
'Cause
like
it's
we're
not
gonna... It's not
What?
for you.
It's not
That
for
just-
you.
Then why on the balcony?
Because it's for them.
Oh,
You know?
it's
Yeah.
an Evita thing.
It's an Evita thing. It's for that. Hello. Do you ever
Yeah.
address? You gotta address. Hello. Why have a
Yeah,
balcony
we've
if you're not
all
gonna
done
address
that,
people?
Justin.
We all hello. Anytime you're elevated above other people in a fashion they did not expect, it is incumbent on you to stand above them and say hello. Like you're
Greetings,
a little
subjects.
king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
have
don't,
to
it's
do
rude.
that. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
rude otherwise. What do you... I saw you up there. You just glanced down at me. What, you think I'm some sort of worm or
Just
bug?
pretend to be a little king for a second.
Pretend to be
Yeah.
a little king for just a minute. It's good.
Can you yell encore?
You
What?
can't yell anything. You can't let it.
Encore.
You can't. You have to hide. You can listen, crack a window, do something. But like, why do you need to be? Why do you need to see it? Why do you need to be closer to it? What is it making it better about it to be closer? That are you thinking like it's good for him that you've come out and now you're like now you have an audience? That's good because I don't think
He
that's
does it for money. You know that, right? This is his job. He can't give it away to you for free.
Right.
You understand? Like you have to pay for the show. The show
You know
stops
that
because you came
singing is
outside.
it's how do you know singing's his job and he makes money for
No,
it?
what Justin's saying is when you hear your neighbor singing, go to their front door, slide like a $10 bill underneath. Then you can go out on the balcony and listen all you want to because
Okay.
you paid for the show.
He's saying, okay, we need to dig in a little bit now because I've probably made an assumption here. For reference, he sings R&B/soul. To me, if you have chosen a genre,
Yeah.
then that to me communicates that you're a professional. I,
Okay.
as an amateur singer, will attempt all styles.
Yeah.
In my house, there are no limits. You know, I can sing whatever songs strike my fancy. I don't pick a genre and stick to it. Now, maybe this person just has a more specific music taste, but to me, they're a professional vocal stylist. That's the
Okay.
impression that I get.
I don't think that's an outrageous leap. I think that is sound logic, Juice.
It's a shame that we used Phantom of the Opera for the trombone question recently because
Yeah.
this would be another, if you were
Great
to
Phantom
slink out
situation.
onto your balcony like it was a box seat in the opera in full
Yeah.
Phantom regalia and you were to shout something like "Sing for me, my angel of music," he would have no choice.
I think what's hard, Travis, is like we all would love a phantom, wouldn't we? We'd all love a phantom to come
Very
swoop us
Phantom
up and tell us.
forward. this episode.
The phantom, any phantom. Just everybody wants a phantom to root for him and say, "Your talent, I want to kill you because I love it so much." You know what I mean? Everyone wants that. Everyone wants. I dream that eventually I'll do a podcast about dragons so good that someone will come and say, "I'm gonna I'm gonna keep
Is
you
that what he
prisoner.
wants to do? Okay, so hold on. I don't
Yeah.
think the Phantom of the Opera wanted to kill
I've
the lady
seen
from
Phantom of the Opera, the musical, and the immersive version Masquerade. So
Yeah.
be careful.
So you're saying in Phantom of the Opera, the Phantom gets the opera singer down into the sewers, and he's like, "Well, time
Christine,
to drown
she has
you.
a name,
Time to drown
Christine.
you now."
Christine.
Guess it's time for
Christine
drowning.
Daae.
No, she just like I'm sort of simplifying the plot for you a little bit. It's more complex.
He
Obviously.
definitely wants to kill Raoul. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
well, yeah.
He's
Yeah.
willing. Like, I don't think he's being extremely cautious regarding Christine's safety.
Right.
Okay,
Right?
that's fair.
Because he doesn't have a Kroger, a Tesco down there in the sewer. So he's not
Yeah.
even thinking. He's like, you're going to come stay with me, Angel of Music, and I guess God will provide our groceries.
Yeah.
He does
Act
have
two,
to
she
send
gets
the angel
she
of
gets
music
appendicitis.
out. Yeah.
She gets appendicitis Act 2, and then he's like, "Fuck, man."
Now it needs an angel of medicine and has to go capture one of those.
or barring that, an angel.
He's like, hey, Christine, could you become an angel of DoorDash? Because cash is running a little light down here, and I would love one of us to pick up a job. And if you want to make this work, and I know you don't, but if you do want to make this work, you've got to start bringing in an income because I can't. The music's not taking off yet. You know
It's
that.
not.
You know that. You got to get a
The
job.
sandwich from the Jimmy John's is here on your front porch. Do you guys think they'd hire? That felt really good coming out of me. Do you think they would hire me for like a whole run
Yeah.
of just like
Only if you introduce yourself that way. Hi, I'm Griffin
Notifications.
McElroy, and Phantom stuff feels really good coming out
feels
of
really good coming out of me?
I
Which kind
believe
of
it will
Phantom?
feel good to ingest and also to expel from myself.
Uh-huh.
Here it comes.
Billy Zane stuff, musical stuff, whatever you need. I'll get the Phantom out.
Listen, if we're gonna pay for this reboot of Phantom of the Paradise that I want to bankroll, we gotta take a trip to the money zone.
How many Phantoms are we doing?
I
Doing
just
a
wanted to
lot.
get that one in there because that's the only other one I know.
Okay.
It's better with you.
Listen, y'all. Listen. I love all of our sponsors, obviously, because they pay me, and I love that. I am a huge fan of Fast Growing Trees, our sponsor this week. I have a fast growing tree in my front yard that is a flowering beauty. I love it very much. I also have a fast growing tree from Fast Growing Trees. It's a lemon tree that grows in my office, and that
I've seen that lemon, dude. Holy shit,
The
dude.
lemon's looking good. I got 2 apple trees that are doing beautifully. I'm happy to see those guys come back, both from Fast Growing Trees.
this fast growing lemon tree has been working on this lemon in my office during the winter with such a little engine that could attitude that I was sure for a while I thought that lemon was purely decorative. And then it got a little sunny out. Boom. Yellow as the sun.
That's how it works. Sucks it up.
I love it.
Sucks up that sunlight.
Did you know that Fast Growing Trees is America's largest and most trusted online nursery with thousands of trees and plants and over 2 million happy customers? They have all the plants your yard or home needs, including fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, shrubs, houseplants, family
Privacy
trees.
Tree. A tree for money.
What? Sorry, what?
It's like privacy tree, a tree for money, sort of like private dancer, dancer for money. It was
yeah.
like a
They have giving trees. Listen, I'm a huge fan. I'm going to get more from them because I like how fast these trees grow. It's not just a name. It's true. And
It's
now's
not just a name, it's trees.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow, Justin. You blew my mind.
Thanks, man. Well, now you can blow your wallet at Fast Growing Trees. It's
I
the
don't think
perfect time
that's
to
a
plant.
great verb
Now you
to
can blow your
use.
wallet. Blow your wallet on plants.
Now you
What's
can blow
wrong with
your
that? It's
load.
Great. Blow your wallet on plants. Now's the perfect time to plant. They have great deals on spring planting essentials, up to half off on select plants, and listeners to our show get 20% off their first purchase when using code MYBROTHER at checkout. That's fastgrowingtrees.com, code MYBROTHER. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply.
This is John Hodgman and Jan Varney coming to you from the flight deck. Please be comfortable. We have now reached our cruising altitude.
Well, that's correct. You are now free to listen to the latest season of E Pluribus Motto. As always, this season we'll discuss the official mottos of U.S. states and territories for your enjoyment.
Look out the window. You'll see local iconography and creatures of all sorts that will be discussed this season, including California quails,
Puerto Rican frogs,
North Dakota horses,
spiders of New Hampshire,
and all manner of official and unofficial state cryptids. I've now turned on the enjoyment sign, so please start enjoying new episodes of E Pluribus Motto every other week on Maximum Fun and wherever you get your podcasts.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy your listen.
Saginaw, Michigan, Galveston, Texas, Albany, New York, the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul, and Muncie, Indiana. We've just added these cities to the growing list of meetups on April 23rd for MaxFun Meetup Day. Didn't hear your city or don't know where your local meetup is? Head to MaximumFun.org/meetup and we've got all the details there. And if you still don't see your city listed, host your own. Find somewhere, a park, library, cafe, bar, any public space a small group can hang. Then fill out the form at MaximumFun.org/meetup and we'll add you to the page so other folks in your area can find you. That's MaximumFun.org/meetup. Hope to see you on April 23rd.
I want to munch!
Squad!
I want to munch!
Squad!
Welcome to Munch Squad. It's a podcast within a podcast profiling the latest, the greatest in brand eating, and my name is Count Donut.
You've had it pent up, haven't you, Count? You've been ready to roll,
I needed
dude.
it so bad.
Yeah, I
Fine
can tell,
cake,
man.
too. So much
Yeah.
wild things happening in the world of donuts. I've been waiting.
The cape
Waiting
looks
to bust
great.
down. Thank you so much. Well, I've recently upgraded. My friend Nate, he made me this. It's a cape vault. Stores my cape from cat piss. No cat can get in here. This is Count Donut's special bin. Thank you again, Nate, for this great bin. So no cats can piss on this.
When they do a charity estate auction of all of our sort of goods and memorabilia, I think the Count Donut Cape Vault is going to bring in a healthy sum.
I will give you guys a secret about this though, and you must promise not to tell.
Okay. It's a little half cape. It's a half
It's just a dicky. It's just a little dicky of a cape.
dicky cape. Yeah, man.
The cat don't even want to piss on this guy. He's a little,
It's too little. Yeah,
too
that's
little,
great,
too
man.
fine to piss.
You sure it's not a regular size cape for like a very little child Dracula?
No, there are no children Draculas. We have standards.
Okay, cool, man. Don't say what the number you think it is. Don't say it.
You won't like it. Let me say this.
Okay, dude. What's new in the world of donuts?
I know.
What?
I know.
Okay.
I know. I wanted to make sure that no, it's not just the accent. Duncan doesn't. It's I know.
Just I, letter I.
Duncan pops the question with Ido ring boxes, wedding cake munchkins, and a Vera Wang bridal surprise for National Proposal Day.
I say if Vera Wang shows up with any kind of donut-related material, that will be a surprise indeed.
Duncan is marking the unofficial start of wedding season, a little sweeter, just in time for National Proposal Day. Oops, we missed it, who cares? The brand is celebrating its new wedding cake, Munchkins Donut Hole Treats, and just for one day only, giving away a limited edition Ido ring box at participating Duncan locations worldwide.
National
Proposal Day. Do you see it?
Yeah, I see it now.
National Proposal Day feels like an invention designed to make a large group of people sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that group is made up of many different people. You know what I mean? Like, you wouldn't be able to nail it down just by guessing.
If I got proposed to on Proposal Day, I would feel like such an asshole.
It's a little bit
you're just
basic.
doing it for the holiday. Your
But there are
heart's
also
not
people
really.
who would be sad they didn't get proposed to
Sure, absolutely.
proposal
That's
day.
right.
Absolutely.
It's a bad day. We can all agree. At Dunkin', love is always brewing. Well, it's not coffee, so I assume something was brewing in there. Inspired by... That's right, I said it. Inspired by a season of proposals, bridal showers, bachelorette trips, and weddings, the Dunkin' ring box comes with wedding cake munchkin inside.
Okay.
For free?
Is there a ring inside that?
It's a glazed blueberry cake donut hole with wedding cake flavored sprinkles? Vulgar. Giving guests a fun new way to pop the question or celebrate life's sweetest moments or rescue themselves from some sort of insulin event that they're having that they need to reverse.
I'll tell you right now, if we could bottle the energy that would happen the moment you would kneel down in front of your partner holding this pink box and open it up, and there's a donut hole inside.
The toxicity of that second, that moment.
You have to hold up the box where it says Dunkin' on it. You have to make sure they read. Like, look, read you see this right before I open it. You're looking at it the same as me, right? Okay. Dunkin' and Vera Wang is inviting fans to say, I know. To help inspire unforgettable I do proposals, Dunkin' and iconic bridal desire Vera Wang.
Any thoughts on Vera Wang? You're a stylish guy.
Yes, well, I know that she is currently serving as Dunkin's chief proposal officer.
Okay.
Huh.
So you don't keep up necessarily with kind of bridal.
I also noticed Dunkin' there didn't specify marriage proposal. Is Vera Wang making business proposals on Dunkin's behalf?
Yeah, she's their biz dev guy now. It's crazy.
Probably pretty good at it.
Yeah.
I would assume.
I want you all to see this. This is wild. Griffin, please read so they know I'm not joking.
From March 20 to April 3, fans who incorporate the Dunkin' I-Dough ring box into their proposal moment can enter the contest by posting their proposal video on Instagram or TikTok. Or Instatalk, tagging at Dunkin' and at Vera Wang Gang, and using the hashtag Dunkin' Vera Wang contest. That's a lot of business to put on your proposal, man. That's a lot of business.
All of it.
It's a lot. It's a lot. You win an incredible trip to Vera Wang's flagship salon in New York or Beverly Hills. And Griffin, what is this last little perk?
As a special finishing touch, Vera Wang will embroider the winner's go-to Dunkin' order inside the gown, ensuring they have something brewed for their big day.
My go-to Dunkin' order is a DoorDash order to a better place.
It's a begrudging airport, 6 a.m. only thing open.
I need to eat something to sustain my human body.
My go-to Dunkin' order is, I order you to throw me out of here so I am not forced to purchase. To continue the celebration, there's a Something Brewed merch collection. It's a merch collection with exclusive Vera Wang X Dunkin' pieces. You know what? Let's take a trip.
This is good because not only is the proposal covered, but outfitting your bridal party is also sorted.
So, oh boy, is that ever sexy.
It's a Dunkin' robe.
I do want this. Glass tumbler. Oh, here's the collection. Oh, they've got monogrammed. Oh boy!
Two of their clear beige beverages cheersing for their satin sleeves.
I've got to navigate away from this page before I do some very unfunny ordering on here that will take me into some.
It's not. We've talked about this before. It's unethical for you to spend Justin's money. Count Donut. You are on his.
It's really good though, guys. Look at the something old, something new, something borrowed, something brewed.
I feel like this is shit like this. It turns up at your Manners on O Street, just the weirdest imaginable merch.
This is ephemera.
This ephemera is going to end up on eBay, and it is going to accrue $1 more in value over the next 50 years.
Get in early. So that's very exciting for them. I hope. I hope they're pleased with what they've done.
Have you ever been married, Count Donut?
Oh, yeah, good question.
Sorry, what?
Have you ever been married?
Yes.
If you ask me any other questions about it, you would have to go back and delete everything. Just leave it at yes and say thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much, Count Donut.
Thank you so much,
My pleasure.
Count Donut.
Thank you.
I feel like when they do these contests and the way you enter the contest is just by tweeting like, sure do love my Arby's, they still only get like 15 people that go in for it.
Did anybody participate in the last the one that we were trying to get people to do last week? Did anybody
Hut crust connoisseur?
Hut crust connoisseur?
Yeah,
I meant to, but then I
won it.
didn't. And you won it. Oh, Trav,
Yeah.
congrats.
That'd be a fun arc.
I got fired.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is also like, I don't know why they're being extremely busy. It's still in a Munch Squad, even in a Duncan related thing. I just gotta like, they're becoming more of like a merch store than they are a
food
donut place,
restaurant.
and they're not even really a donut place by my reasoning. Like, it's a banana themed package they're doing, and like they'll sell you a Dunkin' banana hammock, they'll sell you a Dunkin' banana costume,
And an actual hammock.
and an actual hammock, like a banana hammock and a banana hammock.
A copy of Bananagrams.
A
Yeah,
copy of Bananagrams.
They're a
They're
lifestyle brand, is what it is.
Yeah,
It's more of a lifestyle brand, yeah.
they're in the fulfillment business.
They are.
of everything.
But you got to act fast with these things because this collection,
Yeah,
it's like this
It's
is
gone.
gone. It's over. They're already in Vera Wang now. You can't even get this banana shit. It's already headed to the landfill.
how about another question?
I love this one. I work at my local radio station as the quote news guy. There's currently a box of 24 ice cream drumsticks in my staff room freezer. I do not know to whom they belong, and I really want one. Brothers, what can I say on the mic to get whoever owns these things to give me an ice cream treat? That's from Missing My Mint Chip in Manitoba.
Is it still sealed? Do you think we can assume it's still, if you say there's a box of 24
Yeah,
unopened?
Well, this is such an important distinction, Travis. Like, it's an incredibly important distinction.
I have to imagine it's an individually wrapped scenario. I've never gotten a box.
Sure. But is the box opened yet?
This is what it's 24 drumsticks. I feel like if it was opened, why do you list the number? Because that information is no longer relevant.
Right. If it's opened and there's 24 in there, there'd probably be 23, right? If someone opened it and took one, broke the seal. 23, 18 is basically the same number
You
as
could
23.
eat 4 or 5.
So you could eat 4 to 5 of them and probably get by scot-free if there's only a handful left.
That really is very applicable to drumsticks. If you have a big box of drumsticks, and someone comes and eats, there's 24 in there. Someone comes and eats 5 drumsticks. Like, you sit there in a house, 5 of them, and someone's like, "Hey, do I need to order drumsticks from the next room?" You're gonna look in that box and be like, "Absolutely not. We got a fucking million
we are so
drumsticks.
good on drumsticks.
We basically have infinite drumsticks still, man." You can eat 3 or 4 more drumsticks before you're even thinking about replenishment.
As long as it's above half, you are golden.
Especially if they're consistent flavors and it's not like a mix of like, there's some vanilla, some chocolate. Because if I get down to it, I'm like, where are all of the chocolate ones, right? Like, that's off-putting.
Now, I will say, of all the disciplines of radio station sort of employees and hosts, news is not the pillar I would want you to be in to say something on the microphone to get a ice cream treat later. There is a certain seriousness to that job, and there's obviously very serious things happening all the time, and it would be tough to transition from literally any news story about anything that's happening in the world to, and in other news, Brian wants a creamy treat.
If it was easy, they'd take it to a different show, you know?
Yeah. No, I guess I'm saying, like, can you change jobs? Can you be in sports commentators can say whatever the fuck they want, whenever the fuck they want. Because they don't have to say that much stuff. It's like, oh, he's got it back in the blue line and it went in. But like the rest of the time they can be like, did you see that new Jurassic World movie? I've got some plot holes I found. Like, they can just say whatever.
You could just start rambling about it in air like 2 balls, 1 strike. You know, there's still that same box of drumsticks in the freezer, and I would love to touch 1 2 balls, 3
Those
strikes.
are your drumsticks, Bill? Like,
Hey, Bill, are those your? And he's out, and he's hit by the pitch, and he's bleeding. He's bleeding everywhere.
And if you don't call in the next 20 minutes, I'm going to eat one of those drumsticks.
They sent an ambulance out. I think he's dying. He's been hit by bitch.
Just like I'm dying for one of those delicious drumsticks.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen in 25 years of professional baseball broadcasting.
The baseball hit him and his whole head came off.
There wasn't chocolate at the bottom holding his brain in, that's for sure.
There's one thing. Yeah. There's only one thing I could think of that would help me to erase this terrible memory from my head.
Oh man, it's Kids Day. It's Kids Day too here at the ballpark. That's
oh man, all these kids are watching.
Bill, are those your dippy bars or not? Bill?
If only someone would bring me a delicious ice cream treat, I think it would be quite a balm for this troubled soul to just watch a man bleed out at home plate.
Oh, he's walking it off. Fuck.
He's walking it off.
Now I'm never going to get an ice cream treat.
No, never get an ice cream treat. He's alive. He's doing the thing where he's walking off. Everyone's applauding. Big fucking deal. Sorry for saying that on air. They're asking me to leave.
Yeah, I'm being fined.
Well, I'm just going to take the box with me, actually. Fuck you guys. I don't need this job. I'm a newsman, okay? I don't even know why I got into sports. Just to get some ice cream treats? Fuck the McElroy brothers. What are they thinking?
This banana ball shit has gone too far. His whole head came off. I thought he was dead. God damn this trickery. Your jokes, it's so funny.
You could use the news to issue a product recall.
Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
There couldn't be any negative ramifications.
No, it's fine. Like,
listening.
listen, if you got this specific kind of drumstick, hey, folks, check your cupboards. We just got this across the AP wire. If you have this specific mint chip, you should call your office and say, throw it out. Yeah. Just ask whoever's nearby. You know what? I'm going to go check. That's how serious I'm taking this.
This recall only applies to my current zip code. And also, it says here if you're a radio man, you're immune to the diseases in the ice cream. So if you're a radio man, radio newsman, it says you can eat the dippy bars.
You don't have to eat them on premises, Griffin. You could, first of all, this radio station, there's probably one person there. It's probably just the one person working. So just take them out to your car, leave them in the cooler that you brought with you.
The perfect crime.
Perfect crime.
Yeah.
Perfect
Maybe
crime.
introduce the story like tragedy struck today when newsman Bill got real hungry for the ice cream treat, but he was denied by morals, by common decency. Please call in and tell me I can have them, Steve. Please?
Yeah.
Steve.
What'll be sick is when Brian comes to you and it's like, Steve, I would like you to work on a story. I have recently had some drumsticks go missing from the fridge, and I would like you to work on a story about that. And you can say, because you're the news guy, you can say, you know what? That's going to be my top priority, and I'm going to start investigating it right now, and I will not rest until we bust this thing wide open.
Yeah. First thing I'm going to do is
weird. I can't come up with any leads. Weird.
First thing I'm going to do is I need to get in the head of someone who would commit a terrible crime like this by eating 4 or 5 new drumsticks that I haven't eaten before.
If you could bring in another box for me to look at, that would be so helpful. If you bring in another box and leave it in the freezer.
If you're the only one there, just trash the place on the way out. Grab the whole fucking box, take it home, have a big party, eat them up. Next morning, you get a call like, hey, the radio station's trashed. And you say, yeah, it got airheads. Last night I was looking, and Adam Sandler showed up, and Brent Fraser was there, and I think Steve Buscemi was there.
Yeah, man,
he was. Weirdly,
guns.
Harry Shearer.
Actual guns. And they took all the dippy bars, and they almost killed me.
Was it Harry Shearer? No. It was. No.
Harry Shearer was the pig in Wayne's World 2, the radio guy. That may be what I was thinking.
Anyway, Michael McKean is who you're thinking of.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're free. Everyone's free.
Thank you.
Who else wants to hear us? Listeners at home, and here's a number that you can text or call. Let us know what other obscure movies from the mid-1990s you would like us to talk about next. Spin the wheel.
I need some advice on how to get someone to let me ride in their motorcycle sidecar. It's one of my bucket list items that I want to ride in the sidecar of a motorcycle, I assumed. Not on the motorcycle itself, but in the sidecar.
You've made that abundantly clear.
Yeah. They don't have a motorcycle of their own. They don't know anyone who rides one. They need to ingratiate themselves to a group of trustworthy bikers and convince me to take them on a joyride in the sidecar. I'd be willing to bring my own leather goggles and fluttery white scarf. Thanks for your help. Ready for the road in Northern Illinois. Let me help. First, you got to stop saying stuff like the white scarf and the goggles. You know that's not right.
You know that's not it. That's a joke for us, and we appreciate it.
If you say stuff like that or show up in it, they're going to beat you up.
Yeah. When you drive a car, do you like to have a piece of tattered cloth whipping you in the face over and over? Because whatever you like in a car, they like it on a motorcycle too, and they want to be safe out there and they want to be smart out there.
If you were going to provide anything yourself, I assume it would be the sidecar.
Yes.
Because if they have a sidecar already, it's for their whimsical dog companion who's already wearing fun goggles and a scarf.
Yeah.
You don't have a sidecar with no one and nothing to put in it.
Well, I'll say this. If I had a bike, I would probably be stoked every time I had the sidecar on there, because it's like, now I don't have to balance as good. It's like, now it's a tricycle. Like, they won't say that.
Oh, yeah, because you got more wheels.
They can say, like, yeah, now it's a tricycle. So I prefer that.
It shouldn't be easy to take on and off the sidecar, right? I want it pretty firmly affixed on there.
You got to get it professionally done, I would imagine. Yeah, Trav.
Because I don't want it to come loose. I have no steering capability. If I'm in the sidecar and we separate in a whimsical fashion, I've lost all control of the situation.
You go across the street sign. You split a pole, split a street sign, you go zooming off. Now you're in car. Bad news. It's missing a lot of the key functionality that real cars have.
I do want to take issue with one part of this question where you said, I want to ingratiate myself to a group of trustworthy bikers. You're pretty picky for somebody that doesn't know any bikers or anybody with a sidecar. I think that trustworthy bikers aren't just going to randomly throw strangers into their bikes and zip around town. I think you should be pretty happy with whatever bikers you could kind of secure.
You might even have a better chance at getting someone you know that makes poor decisions to get into motorcycle riding and buy their own sidecar.
Yeah.
And let you
I'll tell you. This is going to sound like self-promotion. It's not. May I suggest stowing away? Because they're not going to check for that shit. If you tuck in the side, they are not checking the sidecar for tuckers. Definitely not before they hit the road. They're probably so stoked to get out there. They do not want to fall behind all their friends. They are not looking close in there.
Gotta check for tuckers. If you got a sidecar, check for tuckers.
That should be that should be the first and last thing you do. Because you could get a tucker jump in there after you check the first time.
Yeah. That's one of the best strats for sure. You don't get to sit up and enjoy it. Is the scarf part of it for you? You'll have to pay someone like a professional if the scarf and goggles is part of it for you. And don't get me wrong, it would be part of it for me. I understand the instinct. It's just going to get your ass beat up.
Once they start going, you can untuck, right? Because by the time they slow down to get you out of there, you've had your ride in the sidecar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know how they all stay together.
Oh, this is answer the Zumba question. A sidecar on the Zamboni.
Yep.
Shit, that's good, Trav. I gotta be honest with you. That'd be so good. Kids would love that too. What a great reward. Yeah. We only have detention for kids. We got to figure out ways of rewarding them.
Yeah.
Well, book it. Do they still do book it?
Only Pizza Hut does book it.
It's bullshit.
The schools outlawed it. Only books about pizza now.
Oh, that sucks, man. There's so few good pizza-based books. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look, like, it doesn't have to be. Reading is essential. I mean, it doesn't have to be a stumbling block. Only if you let it.
There's just no pizza and Grapes of Wrath.
There could be.
There's no pizza and Grapes of Wrath. Okay, so we're talking about editing
Grape Tomatoes of Wrath.
Thank you so much for listening to our podcast. My brother and me. It's called
Crave New World.
If we'd known how long we'd be doing it, we would have come up with a better name. I assure you. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
I promise. We did not have any intention of doing this for 16 odd years, or else we would definitely worked a little hard on that part.
The dough also rises.
The crust also rises?
I said the dough.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear.
Because once it's crust, it's not rising anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. The dough also rises better. Yeah. Hey, thank you to Montaigne for the use of our theme song. My Life is Better with You. It's a great track that I always put on when I need just a boost.
Oh, yeah?
We got some new merch in the merch store, too. Can I interest you in a 20 Make It Stick enamel pen? Show your intensity this season with an enamel pen based on our classic annual joke of Make It Stick. And 10% of all the merch proceeds this month will be donated to Border Angels. We got a newsletter, too, over at bit.ly/McElroy newsletter. You can find out about, any events we have coming up, follow our big projects and what have you. And that would be cool. Or follow us on YouTube on the McElroy family.
I can't wait till we get our iHeart award so I can throw it at the end of the episode.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. I'll tell you, I'm running low on stuff I can chuck that's not going to be...
I got a Courtyard by Marriott key card I found in my wallet.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean... I don't know how much baseball action you could give to that, but if you can gambit that shit, yeah. Can you gambit it and stick it into the insulation at the back? I mean,
who better than me to gambit it?
I want you to knock some. Take the headphones off because I want you to really.
Yeah, I want it clean.
I want it clean, and throw it into frame. Don't throw it out of frame.
Yeah, throw it out the camera. You can't hear us.
Or the background. Throw it at the back.
Can't hear you. Into the mic or into
the background. Throw it into the background.
The background.
Won't make a noise. The background.
The wall.
Back.
Turn your body. Turn your body.
Yes.
Yeah. Hit Frisch.
Pretty good.
That was cool. It made a cool noise.
McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy.
This has been my brother, me. Kiss your dad square on the lips.
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows,
supported
directly
by you.